Ding dong! In this video, we're checking out the Chime Pro from Ring. Okay, so first off, big thank you to Ring for sending me a Chime Pro to check out. Really appreciate it and love the products. So this is it. This is the Ring Chime Pro. They also do just a Ring Chime. The difference between the two is the Chime literally just gives you that extended chime, the ding dong sound, somewhere else in your home. So that might be somewhere where obviously you don't have your smartphone device or a hardwired chime. You now have the ability to have a wireless chime just plugged into the main socket. The Chime Pro does everything that the standard chime does. This one extends the wireless network to your Ring devices, and we'll talk about that in a little bit more detail now. So there's a couple of things about this. It has multiple chime tones that you can configure. Also has a do not disturb mode which you can enable, which is really helpful if you have small children that may be sleeping. As standard with Ring, the boxing is nice. So let's get this open. Let's see what's inside. So you have the next box, and you hear things rattling around in there. Okay, so in the box we have a few things. We have the chime itself. Let's put that out for now. Remove this little plastic cover. Then we have a couple of plugs. So we have the 3-pin plug for the UK, and then a 2-pin. I think that must be a US plug. And then we have this little slot here, which has the step-to-step guides on how to set this up. So we'll start off by putting this 3-pin plug on. And the reason I cover that is because it's not quite as obvious as it sounds. Now, it is super simple to set up, but I'll explain this as we go through it now. So this slides in from the top and you push it down. But it's quite tricky to push, and you don't want to get your fingers caught in it like I just have. The thing you need to be careful of is you feel like you want it to be flush, a flush fitting, but it needs to go down further. So you have to push it all the way until it clicks, then it will work properly. If you leave it flush, the contacts don't connect, and then this isn't going to work for you. So when you plug it in, obviously you just flip the antennas up. And there's not too much to see in terms of construction. The chime speaker is just in here, and where it says Ring here, lights up in a very discreet blue. So it's not something that's going to light up your room or your corridor, so it's not distracting. So ideal if you're going to have this in a bedroom, for example, this isn't going to keep you up at night. It's just nice and discreet and works really well. So to add the chime, as with other Ring products, it's really easy. You go into the app, you select that you want to add a new device, and obviously you then select the Chime Pro from the drop down. As you go through that configuration wizard, it's going to obviously ask you which wireless network you want to connect to. So you select that wireless network and the network you're going to extend. So the key thing there is obviously making sure you're in range. So this extension is only going to be as good as kind of how close you are. So for me, I'm kind of on the border of that extension. So obviously as a result of that, my full strength extended signal is kind of weak in terms of how much power it's got. I need to look at fixing that myself. Once you've set that up, you can then configure the type of chime you want this to give off. So it can be the same chime or a different chime to what you have set up on the doorbell and your smartphone device. And then you can decide which devices you want to have the chime respond to. So I just have it set up to respond to the doorbell, but you could have it set up to have the chime based on motion detection of your stick-up camera or your spotlight camera or floodlight camera, whatever it is that you're using. Then you have the option of choosing which of your Ring devices you want to utilize this extended Ring network with. Now that's the really important thing. Don't buy this thinking that this is going to be a doorbell chime as well as a wireless extender. It's only a wireless extender for your Ring devices. You can't connect your Xbox or PlayStation or your computer to this, just your Ring devices. So be very clear on kind of why you're buying this and where you're going to be positioning it. So once you've done that, you basically select which device you want to then pair to the Ring device. I currently have one of the stick-up cameras connected to it. And the key thing there is if you're setting these devices up for the first time, you need to be able to have access to redo that pairing mechanism. So if that's a stick-up camera you've got stuck 10 feet up in the air, you need to get your ladder out and connect and press that button. Once it's been done, the pairing is pretty much seamless. It is then becomes paired to that device. You can see it in the menu to see what devices are paired with the Chime Pro. So far I have kind of no issues with it. It works really well. The Chime works as you'd like. You can only extend 2.4 gigahertz wireless networks, not 5 gigahertz. So just be careful with that to make sure that you're connecting to the right devices. The majority of the Ring devices use 2.4 anyway, so chances are if you're already using Ring products, your wireless network is either transmitting on 2.4 or has the option to do that. So if you've got a dual band, via 2.4 and 5 gigahertz. So I'm really happy with it. Like I say, I've been using this now for probably 4 or 5 weeks. No issues. The chime always goes off when the door goes off to give me that extended warning that the doorbell has been rung, obviously, as well as it going on the app. I don't always have the phone with me, sometimes if I'm in the garage. And it seems to be providing a good wireless extension to that camera as well. So I think it does what it says on the tin. I think if you're going to buy a wireless chime to go with your Ring doorbell, you might as well just pay, I think it's an extra £10 and get the Chime Pro, because you get that additional functionality. And like most people, you're going to love the Ring products and you're going to want to buy more and extend it. So it makes sense if you have this ability to extend your wireless network further to connect to those Ring devices. So that's it, the Ring Chime Pro. I think it's worth it. It's good, and it does what it says in its tin like all the rest of the Ring products. Thanks again, Ring. Thanks for watching this video. A thumbs up would be really appreciated. If you're interested in other geek type videos, please consider subscribing to Spectrum Geeks. Why not also follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. And before you leave, why don't you check out one of these other videos that may be of interest. Thanks again for watching.